Watch out! And relieving them of this horrible situation that they've seemed to find themselves.
Well, what of that, Eric? Because you started off with statistics on, the risks to black men when it comes to their encounters with police, and you heard Arthur's retort, which is, well, there could be a non-racist explanation for that.
But there is a lot of this is systematic, Megan. It goes back to education and the school system and job opportunities. Because when you have a lack of opportunities, then people turn to do something else. But this is a systematic issue with
make their voices heard. Go ahead. You were saying, Arthur.
I was saying I agree with everything he just said. Eric just said. I do think it's systematic, et cetera, and it needs to be dealt with. And that's what I hope the president of the United States will deal with post-presidency. But talking about the police officers and why those police officers are reacting or overreacting or reacting in a ridiculous manner, looking at it in hindsight, is that because people of color, for whatever reasons, are the ones who have the higher percentage of violence in their background. I think that's statistically a fact. At least it is in New York.
All right, look, we're looking back in Dallas, Texas. This is disturbing. I'm not sure what we're seeing, but it looks from this vantage point like an officer down. We're not sure. We are not sure. This is my speculation as I look at the screen. Stand by on that. I don't know what I'm seeing. And this is the control room trying to tell me they have a better vantage point. So I'm sorry for the speculation. The police are working on.
Oh my God.
We're all seeing this together. This is not clear. It is not clear. It's not clear to me from what we're seeing, but the situation is escalating. That officer is not moving. Look, people could have been crouching, they could have been waiting, but the cops are circling behind these vehicles. We saw them dragging a couple of people, and the situation appears to be escalating between the police officers and the protesters, we believe.
Oh my God.
Let's listen for a second. For those of you just joining us, we saw moments ago in Dallas, Texas, a cameraman start to run along with other people running through the streets of Dallas where they were protesting the shooting of 2 different black men by police in 2 different cities in the past 24 hours. We saw that cameraman run to this location. Then we saw what appeared to be a body, perhaps more than one, on the ground. It was not clear whether the person was living or not, one of whom appeared to be wearing police gear. We cut away out of respect for the situation, and now we return to see more chaos on the streets of Dallas. It is unclear what is happening, but clearly there is a confrontation. There is a confrontation underfoot, and we still don't know what it is. I mean, this is just volatile. This is volatile, Arthur.
And the head of the police department, the chief of the police department, and the mayor's offices, they're caught flat-footed. I can tell you it was obvious to me tonight in New York City, the police were not prepared for this. It was clear. I know we're saying everyone protested peacefully, but in New York City, they closed down 5th Avenue, they closed down 6th Avenue, they closed down 7th Avenue. 6th Avenue was only 1 block, but all of 5th Avenue, which those are not familiar with New York, is the major, throughway of New York City going from uptown, downtown. So they're dealing with this the best they can under the circumstances, and all it takes is one jerk to do one thing: push a cop, spit at a cop, do something to incite a whole riot amongst otherwise very peaceful people. And it seems like something untoward happen in Dallas.
And what we can tell you right now in Dallas is our affiliate there is reporting shots fired. That is all we have confirmed. Shots fired. We don't know anything more than that, other than the chaos we've seen. We've seen images. We don't know what the images mean. It appeared that we heard some shots fired, and we've now heard from our local affiliate that that's their reporting as well. Hold on. All right, we have the former New York City Police Commissioner, Bernie Kerik, with us tonight. He's on the phone. Commissioner, thank you for being here. You can't ascribe motive in what we're seeing right here in Dallas, but tonight there were protests on the street over what we saw in Baton Rouge and what we saw in Minnesota, and it appears that chaos is reigning supreme in Dallas, Texas tonight. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all...
Just stand by, Commissioner. My apologies. Can we cut into our local feed? Let's listen. Can we listen? We're trying to get the audio.
Here to the corner, a huge police presence off of Griffin Street and Commerce Street. A lot of Dallas police cruisers here, a lot of officers hunkered down behind their doors with guns drawn, all pointed to the Bank of America building there in the distance. Heather and Steve.